He's one of the most popular Phase members. We're gonna put it at like 1.5 times speed.
Obviously,
Probably should have checked if the video sounded good. Playback speed. Just put it at like 1.
a lot of big news happening the last 24 hours. I know a lot of people are looking to me for my thoughts, as these are my boys, and I went through the process first. As I said before, I want to be respectful of sensitive information. At the same time, as you all know, in this business, conversations often take place with assistant staffers and
Script.
other people who aren't required to keep secrets, and everybody talks when something like this happens. With that said, I can share a little more of what led to my own departure and what I think may have been the feelings of my brothers.
I think he had to read. Let me turn the fan on. It's hot. It's hot in here, bro. Window open. While you're watching this shit. So how did it feel to come up, bro? Alright.
I joined Faze Clan last year. I joined Faze Clan last year, 2024 February. Shout out to K-Son, shout out to Rage. Feel me? Help bringing me in.
Hey, now. Let me just. Let me make a lot of noise. That's where I'm chilling. Let's go, bro.
When we joined, brotherhood, bros, good time, great vibes. We all some young kids. It's just like, damn, we coming around, and now we around niggas who, damn, niggas was watching niggas on the screen before we was in this position. You feel me? We in a position now where it's like, damn, bro, we can do something great, do something amazing. Everything was smooth. Y'all know we was in Miami, then we went to LA. You know, good times. Shit was cool for the most part. Hiccups here and there, but nothing where it was like ever be a major issue. I'm gonna mute alerts for this so I can just talk. As y'all know, Subathon happened. Even when we had our little issues, it was never, damn, this is not something that would, this is something that would break up, something that would potentially be a huge issue. You get what I'm saying? We was good. Y'all know, if you was there for 2024, say me, nigga. Bro, y'all know, bro. Then, Phase Miss 1 happened.
Phase miss.
Everything's still smooth. As I know, Phase Miss last year, 2024, was great vibes. We had a good time. But, if y'all can recall, there was a stream later on into the month where I'm not even going to specifically name names because if he was there, he was there. It's not the most big deal. But we had a sponsor. There was a sponsor for that day. And niggas didn't end up doing the sponsor. Game night. Yes, if he was there, he was there. Niggas didn't end up doing the sponsor. There was difficulties with the sponsor. Yeah. After that happened, according to the assistants and staff of the creators, because I'm not gonna lie, I just really don't remember. But they said that Faze has pulled everybody for the rest of the month and sent niggas home early. Right? This is the first time where in my head I went, huh. Okay. So how much control do we have here? And how much control do niggas have over us? If that makes sense.
I feel like they be controlled.
I'm gonna say that one more time again. How much control do we have here? And how much control do they have over us? Move into January. Y'all know I started 365. Someone at Faze had introduced me to my old manager, Brandon. Shout out, Brandon. Was working with Brandon from about November to January. Y'all probably seen him, tall white boy with hair. You feel me? Yeah, 153. Oops. Brandon had falling out with person who introduced me. And person who introduced me tells me, according to my assistant and my creative director at the time, who were sitting in on all calls because they're on my team, tell me I have to fire my manager and get rid of him, or I can't be here.
He made you fire your manager, bro? No. I ain't saying, bro. What? So he's making up fire managers? Bro, I'm not saying that. I'm out, bro. I got my fame. I'm out. I'm chilling, bro. Hell no.
When they're the person who introduced me. Video proof as well of this meeting. They were there. This is information my assistants are just telling me. After that happens, I stayed. Shout out to Brandon. He just wanted the best for me, wanted me to be as good as I could possibly be. We're still cool. You know, I got introduced to a new manager, as I know. I come back to LA after New York. All that happened in New York. And, you know, everything's cool. I'm cool with the boys, you feel me? Me and the boys cool, but it's just like, damn, like, it was a weird air for a little while, you know what I'm saying? But everything got patched up, because at the end of the day, we bros and we love each other. Like, you feel me? I want to make that known. Ron, I love you. Jason, I love you. Dap, I love you. Rage, I love you. Silky, I love you. Kason, I love you. Did I forget anybody? I don't think so.
The problem is Mac's perspective is basically like it's the people that own it are like controlling or some shit. That's basically what I'm seeing right now. From Mac's perspective, bro. Usually in this YouTube drama shit, it's basically like different. It's like different perspectives. Like one person thinks this, one person on that side thinks this, the other person on that side thinks that. So people on Max's side probably like Lacey, Ron, who else left? Silky. What else? Who else left? Everybody, everybody that was like streamers, YouTubers on Max's side, and everyone that like the top staff, like who's the top staff? Like Banks, and some other dudes. They have their side, so I'm gonna see what I believe.
Merry Christmas to y'all as well. I texted them though. Lacey, I love you. I thought Lacey was the nigga I said first. Lacey, bitch ass nigga. Anyways, Black Rockstar, thanks for the sub. Everything's cool. You feel me? We figuring out what we're gonna do for the rest of the year. Ideas. Yo, we actually had this idea. Niggas can say this shit now. We were supposed to go on this hometown tour. Damn, bro. We were supposed to go on this hometown tour where we basically go around. We was gonna go to each of our hometowns, go to our high schools. Yeah, we was gonna do that right before niggas moved into the new house, right? So niggas was getting ideas. You feel me? That would have been fire. But before that happened, we started going through some turmoil.
You're trying to figure out like what he can or cannot say. Black Boy Max's cousin, Fat Boy Dipe, reviles. Faze tried to make Max pay 20K month or percentage of income to stay in Faye's house. He says that played in why he ended up leaving Faze. You know that Faze should make Max pay 20K a month or give a percentage of his income to stay in Faye's guest house.
See that little townhouse?
Is that even real?
I'll give you one part. Gang, you see that little townhouse? You see that little townhouse that Max was in?
M Faze. They tried to make that nigga pay 20 bands a month. What the fuck? Or give a percentage of myself. What the fuck? But Max is such a good nigga. He just, yo, bro, I just want to. And now niggas like Max look crazy, look like egoed out niggas. No, that shit not cool though. Like niggas taking shit on the chin, making him look like this nigga.
You can't just automatically say, "Oh, you gotta pay 20K a month, or else you leave the house, or you give me a percentage." Bro, that has to be on the contract when they join, bro. You can't just make them lose money. That's the reason they're here, to make money, bro. Make money to have a good life. That's the reason why they're there. You can't make them lose money out of the blue. It has to be on the contract when you sign it. Can't do that.
The truth, bro. Niggas don't know the truth.
Now, as I know, FBD worked for me. He's my cousin. Now he's strings now. He worked for me. He sat in meetings and he heard these things for his own ears from me. Free man. He's allowed to say whatever he wants as he feels. But as y'all know, I signed a Faze in 2024, so at the end of the day, I signed papers. There's certain things I can and can't say.
Oh, you can't say things.
But FBD, you ain't signed that. When I left Faze, couldn't say anything to you guys. Anyway,
Bro.
y'all remember the day?
Bro, you know.
I remember
Bro,
the
you
day.
know he wants to say it, bro. He wants to say it so bad. Bro, he know he wants to say it. Bro, search on his own videos. What is he trying to find?
What stream was I in? A blue hoodie. Do we have that? I don't know if we have that.
Blue
We might
hoodie?
not have that. I don't see it. April 29th. Yeah.
Coordinates will be sent to you.
Over cash and doodle, but then doodle.
Yeah. This was a bad day.
That was a bad day.
The shit from Faze Miss into whatever FBD's talking about, that happening, is what made me realize, damn, it's time for me to man up. And if I want to be what I one day want to be or plan on being, I gotta bet on myself. No matter what happens to me or what niggas might try to do. So yeah, as y'all know, I ended 365 shortly after moving into the new house. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, me ending 365 gang, I was just burnt, bro. There's too much going on behind the scenes shit. Streaming every day. I was burnt. Gang, imagine starting 365. You starting somewhere, you streaming every day. You have your team, and then 7 days into it, niggas tell you, "No, give me your manager." Fuck that nigga, he's out. Now I gotta scramble and figure shit out. And you know, niggas did help me figure shit out, but it's like, fuck, bro. You know, it's just like it's very, it's like it's chaotic, gang. Every day waking up, I gotta figure out how the fuck I'm going, what I'm gonna do today. But it's like, fuck, I don't have my manager gone. No rage. Chill, gang. But yeah, bro. So out of these moments, I really questioned, and I think I made decisions, especially after this, after, you feel me, alleged thing happened, where I'm like, bro, what am I gonna do here? I can't be here no more. And I honestly didn't think I was gonna leave as soon as I did, but it was on some shit like, bro, I gotta make this decision sooner or later, man. So yes, I end 365. I'm gone for a couple months. I'm able to get my mental health back right. I'm able to get straight. I'm able to pause. It's always straight, but I'm able to realign myself as a person and just be able to, you feel me, be good. And I'm not saying all that was from being in, but I was just fucked up in a lot of different ways. I just had to get myself right. You feel me? I come back. I'm missing one piece. Sorry to rewind the story to fuck y'all up. Y'all remember when Lacey got kicked from Faze? He really got kicked from Faze. he got kicked from Faze because, according to the assistants and the staff and the cameramen, they said that he had missed a video shoot or something, and we were missing video shoots, and so
Miss one video, she just get kicked. So there's a family emergency. I have to miss a video shoot. I'm out. Like, bro, you should have just left. Like, fuck. I'm out, bro. Later.
actually got kicked from Faze. Granted, he was allowed back in. Couple, what's it called later? Because niggas all had convos, but yes, he got kicked from Faze. So my point of this is to tell y'all this: we had no control. There was no control. It was like we're puppets. At least that's what it felt like. You get what I'm saying?
So
Anything
you
can
just
happen at any moment.
control,
Bro,
you
Lacey
get
loves
kicked
Faze.
just
This
once
nigga
you.
campaign for this shit. This thing go hard as fuck. Like
Faze ain't looking
hard
too
as
good, bro.
fuck. Like how
I'm
can
trying
it
to start
happen,
this,
bro?
but it ain't looking too good, dude.
Right? Cool. It come time, y'all know the whole war happened, etc. Right?
Not looking too good, bro.
And then we had Faze Camp. I'm not gonna lie, for the past like 2 months, I was on some shit like, damn, like, am I really gonna leave? Am I gonna stay? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I was like just on the fence with it because at the end of the day, I fuck with these niggas, but we don't own this shit. We don't, and we don't have control over our careers as much as we should have. Why? So I'm gonna be honest, bro. That whole Faze Camp happened when we went to Faze Camp. I called up, I rang Yaya, I rang, you feel me? Yo, bro, move my shit out. After Faze Camp, I'm leaving. And I'm gonna be totally honest, bro.
He's
Now
camp.
that I'm here, I want to sit here and at least apologize publicly to my boys because it caught them very off guard. But the reason I did this was because I needed to make a decision and stand on it. I knew if I had niggas move shit out, there's no going back. I needed to make this decision and not have any return. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, niggas move all the shit out. We come back, you feel me? I told them either morning of or day before, and I told them niggas, like, I literally remember sitting outside in the guest house. I was with Kason, I was with Ron, I think Silky, and Jason. Lacey wasn't there. And I told him, I said, yo, like, I'm leaving, guys. I'm leaving. I told him, I said, yo, I'm leaving, bro. And, you feel me? I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like, they real niggas, bro. They was trying to get me to stay. Yo, stay, bro. We can do this shit. We'll figure it out. Whatever. How you feel me? But it's like, bro, I gotta commit this shit. I know I can't be here, bro. Niggas have did us wrong multiple times, according to the assistants. And it's like, bro, as a man, what do I look like, bro? I gotta fight for it. Not fight for it, but I gotta go after what I believe is right and what I want for myself.
Yeah.
So I left. The reason I apologize to them is one, because how short notice it was, and also how I left.
Right. If y'all feel like you're doing the right thing, just do the right thing. You're gonna make regrets. You're gonna make mistakes. But I ain't trace your gut. You learn. It's life. You learn from whatever you do. And he thought leaving Faze was the best thing for him, and sounds like it. Sounds like it.
I know I was in the white room.
Just
It
do
was
you,
definitely
bro.
performative. And even though it's fuck corporate niggas, it's not fuck my boys. You know what I'm saying? And they had to catch some of that too. Now, the reason why a lot of this shit I didn't was never said was because at the end of the day, if I came out and said this shit or said whatever the day I left, now it puts them in a position where they look crazy for staying when they wanted to stay. And at the end of the day, if they wanted to stay, they want to stay. You feel me? Like, that's their career. Doesn't matter. That's why I still do shit with these niggas, because it's like, whatever. You want to be there, you want to be there. It's not, bro, that doesn't have to do anything. That has nothing to do with me. I freed myself. Hopefully they can figure their shit out one day. You feel me? Or if the shit work and everything's smooth, everything's smooth.
Everyone's different. They have different thoughts.
When I left, I got told niggas that was there, I'm not talking about the boys, niggas who work for, I got told it would be the worst decision of my life. I got told I would KMS without being in this shit. You feel me?
They said that he would KMS
And I just want to say,
if you know what that means, you know what it
I
means.
thank God that I bet on myself. You feel me? Like, that I bet on myself and that I just believe in what the fuck I'm trying to do and who I want to be, because like I said, a lot of this shit, I want to be a good example for y'all, or like just be a good example of what you can be. I want y'all to be dreamers, bro. Dream as big as you possibly can, bro. You feel me? But yeah, so I left, you feel me? Y'all know there's a lot of turmoil, niggas was stoning me, just saying whatever. But at the end of the day, bro, because I had to talk with somebody, I'm not gonna say who the Faze member is, but I had to talk with him. He said, bro, please, bro, just, you feel me? He said, let us rock, like, you know what I'm saying? We got what we got going on. I'm like, you know what? You right, bro. Like, I don't want to fuck up nothing y'all got going on, bro. Nothing. Because it's like, it don't have to be. Niggas can all be cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the business side is the business side, but, bro, I don't want to, you feel me? So I didn't. But as you know, everyone, not everyone, who left? Ron, Lacey, Jason, Silk, Adapt. Adapt left Faze.
You know it's bad when adapt with Faze. He's been in there for like before I was born, bro. No, he been in there since I was 1 years old. I only been there 14 years. Do the math. That's whole thing. I'm not really a Faze fan. I don't really watch Faze, but they're like one of the biggest like esports group. Banks. I have nothing to do with what's going on at Faze Clan right now. I left 4 months ago and I've moved on with my life. Unfortunate to see you, wishing everyone involved the best. If there's anything I can do to help, I'm here. Nobody loves Faze more than me. If nobody loves Faze more than you, then why the fuck did you leave? My goodness. What does that Pinocchio shit mean? I don't know what that means. Still laughing too. It's quite funny.
Thank you for that sub, Slasher. Yeah. Here we are. Still standing tall. You feel me? Real shit. And I just want to let y'all know, anyone that was here and stuck with me through probably my darkest months where I've never felt like I wanted to quit before because I always knew this was my purpose, but like this is the first time I ever felt that in my life. Anybody that's stuck here through August, September.
What if you can create your own website
Yeah,
by
this is y'all
saying,
ads.
this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
You feel me? I was in a fucking hospital game.
Hospital?
Just like, damn, bro. How? But I'm gonna do it. I always knew I'm gonna do it. I ain't no bitch. I'm not no quitter. So we gonna make this shit shake. But yeah, everyone leaving today. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna speak for them. But niggas in some shit, bro. And please be easy with them. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, they got some shit going on. You feel me? And the assistants have shared shit that I could share, but I don't even want to do that because it goes deep. And I don't think I'm the person who should be speaking on that. I just want to be able to speak on what I can because I was able to. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me check my phone. I think we're good for the most part. K-Son tweet, can you send it? Yeah.
Hey, Sean.
I don't regret joining Faze at all. I think it's one of the best decisions I made. It's just a little bit sad that there's so many predatory people in this business, as well as people that really will picture life in a certain way and have totally opposite intentions. You feel me? Yeah. And when I say predatory, I don't want y'all to think. Don't think like a predator. Don't think small minded. I'm not talking predator in terms
Wait, what
of
did he
like
say?
sexual advance and shit like that. I'm saying predatorial in terms of take
Predatory?
advantage of you in this business for their own gain financially and
So Max is saying they're
just
selfish.
even in public perception. You know what I'm saying? Lord Sensei, thank you for the subs. Lord Sensei. Y'all got any questions real quick? But yeah, today's stream gonna be short. Obviously, I just wanted to let y'all notice. I noticed a little dark, not dark to end Faze miss, but it's good. View it as good because I'm able to sit here and talk with y'all and even just tell y'all the truth. You get what I'm saying? Or even just tell y'all what I can tell you guys. You feel me? It's a good thing. And hopefully I'm praying for their success and that shit work out. I'm praying for it. I am. Yeah, I'm good, gang. When I tell you I'm good, because what y'all gotta understand is after all that happened, like I came to my own peace of mind over everything. I came to my own peace of mind in terms of like sometimes you're all alone, bro. I feel like you gotta go through that as a man. And I went through that. Like Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, when I was in that hospital game, like, bro, I'm just laying there by myself. And I do want to shout out my ex, you feel me? Because she would drive 5 hours to come visit me when she had school. And no one was there with me, you feel me? And it sucked how they did her, but she a great person, though. Corza, thanks for resub. But yeah, bro. Shout out you feel me? I want to shout out my whole team, honestly. Shout out Fat Boy. Yeah, he not on my team no more, but shout out Yaya, shout out Trey, you feel me? Shout out my new manager. I do have a new manager. Shout out my agent, shout out my editor, you know what I'm saying? Niggas stepped by me and told me, trust yourself, you feel me? Do you know what's best. And niggas did, and we made it. We made it. I definitely feel like we made it. Like, at least past that. You feel me? And now we have many things in front of us, especially with 2026. I'm so excited. It's gonna be insane. Definitely craziest year yet. Definitely. Because when you work your ass off, gang, there's no way your next year can't be better than the past, bro. You gotta keep working. Stop being a lazy ass nigga.
Yep.
Check Ray's story.
So I'm doing right now, working. 1 viewer right now. 20 followers. I'll go up soon.
No. Leave back.
Remember, success. You gotta be patient with success. It's not gonna come right away. It could take years. It could take a week, a month, a year, a couple years. Just keep knowing if you don't give up, work hard, you're gonna get it. You'll be successful. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going through that phase. One viewer know I'm watching the stream. We'll get somewhere one day. When that one viewer become 10, become 100, become 1,000, become 1,000,000. It's gotta, you know.
Pepsi and Addison out this nigga. Pepsi and Addison.
Gotta keep going.
Especially, not even especially, both of them, nigga. Just creative. Just wanted to help us, I'm not gonna lie. Never had no weird shit ever with them.
Hey, Spike. She's dead. There's nothing I can do for her now.
What anime is this? Cowboy Bebop? Bebop. Bro, niggas on Twitter acting like KC3 invented anime, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Oh my gosh, bro. I hate Twitter niggas, bro. Holy shit. Shout out for Kai for fucking with anime, though. There's a lot of great animes. The only shit I've watched, y'all already know, gang. Attack on Titan, Hunter, Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist, and One Punch Man. Let me know what else I need to do, you feel me? Nigga saying he dead. I love you, bro. Always here. Yeah, can y'all spam
Max,
pink
you
real
watch
quick?
anime?
On my life. On my life. Without y'all and God, I'm nothing. And everyone that was here and stuck around despite whatever.
I don't think we seen enough. So Max just thinks he's being controlled and stuff. He thinks he's being controlled. You know. All right. What's his name? Banks, right? Banks. That's his name, right? Banks. Where's that? Faze Banks. Banks Faze, yeah. 'Cause this dude made a video, I'm pretty sure, right? Faze Banks Twitter response calls out every Faze member. Is this it? Oh, it's a Twitter video. See this. Shout out to
Merry
this
Christmas.
YouTuber for having the video, Skillsy. Shout out to you. Anyways, let's go.
From Banks, formerly known as Faze Banks. What a fucking terrible day. What a terrible year. I left Faze 5 months ago. And
You
this
left?
wasn't for a narrative, this wasn't for the camera, this wasn't for Twitter, this was very, very real. It was off the heels of some Twitter drama, and the boys were, you know, getting blown up in their comms and in their chats. And as we all know, in this world, wacky, strange world of streaming, that's really all that matters. These streamers, all of them, every last one of them, are forced to appeal to their comms and their chats and narratives on Twitter. And if they don't, they lose viewers. If they don't, they take a hit financially to their career. And this has a huge effect on who their friends are, who they're in relationships with, all of it, everything. The way they treat each other online is completely 100% based and rooted in the feedback that they get in real time from chats and comms. So again, as somebody, an old man, 34 years old, you guys never let me forget it, who no longer makes content, who doesn't have a stream, who doesn't have his own platform, it's impossible for me to create a narrative or control my narrative or really respond. Not that I really give a fuck to anyways, but yeah, all this drama is created, and we get on a call 5 months ago, and the guys are like, listen, we're over the drama. We think it's best if you just like publicly step down from Faze, just to cool down the drama online. I reacted very emotionally to this. I was obviously took it very personally and was offended because, again, I used my entire network, every dollar that I've ever made, everything that I've ever had, this brand that I built, I used all of it as leverage to start these guys as a content group and to kick this shit off with the sole goal and intent to bring Faze back to the top, which we did. We did that all collectively. Over the last 2 years, Faze has won Org of the Year twice. And yeah, I was the first guy in the room. These guys would have never lived in a house together if it wasn't for me. These guys are all at minimum 10 times the size in terms of audience and platform now as before they joined Faze. These guys have all made millions and millions and millions of dollars in the last 2 years, and none of them could ever dispute the fact. Max just said it himself on his stream. Joining Faze was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. I've heard
So he started everything, right? He started the shit. He basically made like them famous.
that from Lacey. I've heard it from Silky. I've heard it from Jason. I've heard it from Ron. I've heard it from Adapt. I've heard it from every single person that's ever joined Faze, specifically these guys. And I'm here to tell you, as former Faze Banks, this was one of the worst decisions I've ever made in my entire life. I gave up my entire adult life to this. I have put myself in millions and millions and millions of dollars in debt. I have never made not one singular dollar outside of my salary via Faze. Not selling it, not buying it, raising money. I've just put myself further and further in debt. Yeah, I think Faze to acquire and all the
I'm confused right now. This is millions of dollars in debt, right? He's in a house. And in a house, you have to pay bills. You have to pay rent. You have to pay the electricity bill, the internet bill. And he hasn't made a dollar, right? Is that what you hear?
it, not buying it, raising money. I've just put myself further and further in
Wait.
adult life to this. I have put myself in millions and millions and millions of dollars in debt. I have never made not one singular dollar outside of my salary via Faze. Not selling it, not buying it, raising money.
Salary. Salary. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. This is looking a little interesting. A salary is a fixed regular payment an employer gives an employee for the work usually expressed as an annual sum but paid out monthly or biweekly, proving a payment an employee gives an employee for their work, usually expressed as an annual sum but paid out monthly or biweekly. Okay, fixed, you know what you'll earn regularly. Oh, so you got salaries like money. You're still getting paid. I'm not trying to start nothing, bro. I ain't trying to start shit. Trying to start a beef. But this dude's lying, bro. This dude's lying right now, bro. This dude's millions of dollars in debt. Left Faze. He said his only money he got from Faze was a salary. He's not in Faze no more. Oh wait, no. Because I'm pretty sure if he was smart, he would save. He had like savings in case it would happen. Savings. But when you try to, but why would you still be in Phase if we're paying debt? I don't know, dude. This dude's looking a little. This dude's looking.
I've just put myself
I
further
don't
and
know.
further in debt. Um, yeah,
Banks are
I
looking a
think
little.
Faze to acquire and all the costs for these guys' careers over the last 2 years, I think ballpark 40 million bucks. And I think probably collectively these guys have had to have probably made like 20 million in the last 2 years collectively, I would guess.
40
Not
million?
$1 of that 20 million has ever gone back to Faze. Never mind me. Even if it did ever go back to Faze, that shit, it's not mine. And I just fucking can't believe it. I can't believe I'm in this position now where people are calling for my head. People are wishing for my death. People are telling me I ruined Faze. I ruined Faze, guys. I ruined it. When I have had not one say in anything that's gone on in the last 5 months, and I set all this shit in motion in the first place. I ruined it. I ruined it. There's 5, 6 individuals who are multimillionaires and have beautiful careers ahead, and God bless you, and I wish you guys the best, and I ruined it. Yeah. The fact of the matter is, if we went in a time machine 2 years back and I decided to never try to fix this Faze shit, I'd be much better off. I'd have more money, and these kids would just be doing what they were doing before. It's hard for me to sit here and take that. It really is. And I plan on going live tomorrow or the next day at some point in the future and really kind of just laying it all out. A to Z, start to finish, the entire 15-year history of this, specifically the last 2 years, specifically the behind-the-scenes shit and the dynamic between all the kids in the back end. Because I just watched some clips from this Black Boy Max stream where he's playing a laugh track over my tweet. And it's like, Max, I know we've had like our individual differences, and I know I haven't really seen eye to eye with a lot of the talent because truthfully and honestly, I find you guys all to be incredibly ungrateful. I find you guys all to have insane egos, and I think it's disgusting and makes me sick to my stomach that your guys' relationships with each other and with every other streamer and your community included is so incredibly fake. You guys are the best actors on planet Earth, and you've made a complete career out of all of it. Max, these are your boys, but these are the same guys that said they fucking hated your guts after you left. And you know, you're the program, you have an ego the size, you think you're Travis Scott and this and that. And also, like, Max, multiple conversations about how Ron's.
Hey, this dude, bro. This is some fine words right here, bro. I would not take this lightly at all. Nah, bro. He's saying they all have egos or acting. It's fake. They're faking their relationship. They don't like each other. I don't know if that's real, bro. Don't they like they like each other?
Content's cringe, and you guys didn't fuck with the dap. None of you guys fucked with Lacey or Jason in the beginning. You guys didn't want these guys to live anywhere near you. You barely wanted to share a brand with them. But Faze was gonna fund the Miami house for you, Rage, Silky, and Kason. So fuck it, we'll take what we can get. And then it all worked, and we forced this relationship. And I was called a fucking retard then, and I was told then I was ruining Faze. And now 2 years later, it wound up being the best thing that ever happened. So you understand why I'm sitting here and I'm frustrated. I would hope anyone watching could sit here and understand why I would be frustrated while a fucking entire hate mob is coming after me on fucking Christmas, my first Christmas without my mom, when all I've ever fucking wanted to do is help Faze be successful. That's all I've ever wanted to do. That's the only intent. Where's the money? I'm this fucking guy who's trying to take everything from everybody. Where is it? Then why the fuck am I millions of dollars in debt?
It's your fault, bro.
It's in Black Boy Max's bank account. It's in fucking Silky's bank account. It's in Jason, Ronaldo, Lacey's bank account. I wish this never happened. I wish that I never did any of this. And they'll all still tell you this was the best decision they ever made in their life. I'm emotional and I'm passionate. I'm never going to apologize for that. Anything that I do, anything that I speak on, anything that I work on, any talent that I fuck with, anything that I touch, I will always be 100% 2 feet in. That's just who I am. And everything that I'm telling you guys right now is fucking straight facts. It's dead wrong, bro. This is unfair. It's unfair to drag me like this. It's unfair to pin me as some fucking horrible guy. Again, the fact of the matter is, every single one of these guys has a bigger platform and an audience because they joined Faze and met me. and has millions and millions of extra dollars because they met me. Whereas I, on the other hand, have lost years of my life to this shit and am significantly worse off financially. Significantly. This has destroyed me. My whole life has been completely destroyed in the last 4 or 5 months, but nobody gives a fuck because I don't have a Twitch chat. And I refuse to be one of the people to just do what you guys are telling me to do. I don't know, guys, this streaming shit is so fucking fried. It really is. The narratives, the clips, the appeal to comms and chat and like the willingness to just fucking, you know, it's funny. Everybody looks at these streamers as guys and people who have these massive audience and have influence over millions of people and can impose their opinions and their will on millions of people, but it's not true. It's the exact opposite. The traditional influencer is dead. These kids are the most heavily influenced people on the planet. They are puppets attached to millions of strings. And if their comms and their fucking chats say that the sky is red and they disagree and they say, no, chat, I think it's blue. I think it's blue. Once that fucking viewer number starts to fall off, once they start to see L's in their chat, once they start to see hate threads in their fucking comms, they switch up real quick and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about objective truth. It's the sky is red. I've been trying to talk to these guys for 4 or 5 months. And
Right. That's not how it works, bro. Like, no, bro. I do my own thing. I do what I want to do. If viewers don't like it, they watch someone else. There's 8 billion people in the world. There will be some people that don't like my shit. What I do. If they don't like it, they just find someone else. Bro, come on, bro.
they don't give a fuck. All they care about is their stream, which is completely fine. I don't need them to give a fuck. I don't need anybody to pretend to care.
Bro, if they switch up, let's say all their I don't get, bro. The streamers do what they do, and people like it. That's what they do. Yeah, maybe if like they lost all their viewers, they would switch it up. You know, that's what another thing would do. That's how they make some money. You know, that's how streaming is. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
I'm done pretending to care.
But
But if I
if
had
a
100,000
couple people
viewers,
leave, like 1,000, 2,000, they have millions of views. You know, like they have thousands of views, like a couple thousand leave because they think, oh, the sky's red. They're still doing what they're doing. Come on, bro.
my name was Kai Sinat, they'd fucking be on my dick. They'd be welcoming me with open arms. I would have had a big fucking red comfy chair at the Streamer Awards to fucking, hey, come fuck with us, bro. Let's do a stream tomorrow. Like, that's just what it is. And you guys know that's what it is. And anybody arguing against that is just fucking completely lost. These relationships are fucking fraudulent. It's fucking fried, bro. It's fucking fried. And I'm happier than ever to be going my separate way. And I'm glad that what happened 5 months ago. I'm happy to be off of it. There is no future for me in Faze. There is none. That was my last try. That was it. There's nothing. I have nothing left to give this. I gave it my entire adult life, and I tried my hardest. And for anybody who's a fan of me and anybody who's a fan of Faze, I am sorry. I've absolutely failed you. And the one thing I'm perfectly okay with taking accountability for is being the root cause of all of this. Because at the end of the day, I am. This is, in a fucking twisted way, all my fault. Because at the end of the day, I put these guys in a room. At the end of the day, I went and raised money. I convinced, these business people that this vision and these guys were a good bet to take. I thought in good faith that, if we gave people careers, if we fucking gave everybody the best resources and this shit worked, then everything else would figure itself out. And I'm so fucking naive and retarded to have not made sure everything was fucking better articulated and solidified and just like people were on the same page. I don't know, man. I failed miserably. It's not the first L that I'm taking in my life. It's not the first time I failed. But yeah, I wish that, in a weird way, I do wish that I fucking was closer to the fold the last 4 or 5 months. I don't think that this all would have happened this way. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know what to do. I don't know what else to say.
I'm starting to flop with Max, bro. I'm gonna pick sides, but I feel like Max is right. Because this dude's like, I don't know, bro. Seems a little odd. Now, what I really want to find is Banks Faze videos, like where he leaks everything, leaks tests, because I'm trying to hear leak. No, let's search up Banks Faze video. No, Faze is it right?
Talked to Lacey and Ron today. They're all going live tomorrow, and they're going to speak from the chest as to why they left Faze. It's the most I've talked to these guys in the last 5 months, and
Let's see talking
it's
about
all
the
just
last
become a
five
lot
months.
clearer as to like how this all came to be, and it just, yeah, it sucks. The whole thing fucking sucks for everybody, and I don't think these guys are interested in it being farmed or this whole Faze thing. All the work and effort that everybody's put in over the last 2 years, those guys, me, all the staff, it's just being fucking completely shit on and stomped on right now, and I don't think anybody feels good about that. But the one person that jumped straight on the opportunity at the fucking first chance they got to jump right in the middle of it and farm it, Black Boy Max. You can always count on him. And wow, Max, I'm gonna be talking to you directly, and for everybody watching, I'm gonna be sharing our conversations from the time I left Faze till now, including all the drama and all the issues, supposed issues that me and Max have had. Because his cousin just went live, and apparently I'm this fucking awful, terrible guy, monster, who Max had all these issues with. But as you'll see, and when I share our conversation, that's not the energy that Max has given me over the last 5 months. As a matter of fact, and not to spoil anything, but I've talked to Max more in the last 5 months than every other Faze member combined. Max has asked me for opinions on everything from creative
You talked to Max more than everybody else combined, bro. I mean, he did leave Faze, so I don't know.
to content to his career. He's asked me personally for help managing his career from here on out. He's confided in me about his team sucking and things falling apart. And the big one, since Max wanted to go live and talk about standing on business, and I was right, and look who was right, and I left Faze first, and look at me, 100K viewers, high as fuck off the clout, and the fucking engage, just proving everything that I said 100% right yesterday. This streamer brain shit is real. They are actors. And he jumped on this opportunity not because he cares about anything that I've done or cares about anything that I've said. It's because it makes the most sense. Kick me while I'm down and farm this Faze shit and suck as much as he can out of it. And that's what they fucking do. And that's just fact. Anybody that argues against that is fucking fried. This whole thing, like I said yesterday, fried. We're going to get into the conversation. I'm going to show you guys right now. And you guys tell me if this looks like a conversation between two parties that have an issue with each other. All right, so here we are. Here's my conversation with Max, July 28th.
Oh, the Max, Black Boy Max. What? I'm in the shower. Hold on. You still in the shower? This is retarded. What? The fuck? Yo, when I'm on stream, I'm gonna speak highly of you. All that this shit doesn't need to be brought to like you don't have to even worry about that. And like I said, I apologize about that tweet. Okay? Max, don't even gotta say all that. This. It really just hurt any of y'all think I was in any bad. It crushes me truly. I wish talking about it wasn't so.
This is when that whole thing where he heard that I said fuck y'all blanks. Again, this wasn't aimed toward Max. This wasn't said at Max. There was never any sort of like
You
racist
gotta charge your
connotation
phone, bro.
toward this word being used ever. Saw people talking about hard R and shit. No, that's all noise. Absolutely not. What Max's initial response to it was, hey, stream speak highly of you. Shit doesn't need to be brought to light. You don't have to worry at all. Like I said, I apologize for the tweet. I said, Max, you don't got to say all that. I would never speak ill about anything publicly. It breaks my heart, crushing me, whatever. I'm showing you guys this transcript for transparency purposes.
Past 2 weeks have been rough, bro. Overall family. I'm leaving Phase, and I just wanted to say, despite our disagreements, our differences, and whether I don't want to get on the phone and chop it up with you.
I've deleted all sensitive information. Um,
I'm in Uber.
this is him randomly saying like you called it. This is after he left. I think he left like August 5th or something like that. sent me this, like you called it, because the T app or whatever about guys. I said guys were gonna make one about girls, whatever. I said we should have built it. This is the typical.
Do you think that's good changes? I've been thinking about doing that for a while.
Kind of conversation we would have.
It's too like, bro. There's
This
been
is him
things called
responding to
triple
me
text,
asking
bro.
if he wants at Blackboy on Instagram. Asked me if I thought it was a good
Holy
change.
shit.
Told him Blackboy Max was iconic again.
Damn.
Typical conversations we would talk about. This one is the first time Max came over since he left. It was at the end of August. He sat with me. We talked for a few hours. I want to say he was at my house for 2-3 hours. And we left. I hugged
Probably
him,
tomorrow
told him I
like
loved
12
him, told him
today.
I'd always root for him.
Got away from me.
Apologized about
You got Addy.
the what was said. He said no hard feelings. Admitted
Blackboy.
several times that was not the reason why he left Faze. That
Here.
it was an accumulation of things. But as you'll see
Yo, what up?
in this conversation, Max just thought that was the best move for his career, and that's just the simple facts. Right here again, I'm just giving him good energy. This is our dynamic. This is how it's always been.
Be in life and just trying to get better. Okay.
Talking about trying to get shit better mentally. This is the first time, October 10th. This is when he first kind of started to show signs of regret for leaving Faze. Working on taking a step back, looking at everything. Again, asking me for my advice. What do you think desktop streaming? This is so random, but he's asking me, why do I think desktop streaming died? Again, he would ask me these things a lot in
Holy
person, a lot
shit,
on
I'm
the
not
phone,
reading
a lot
all
over
that, bro.
text. Throughout the course that we knew each other, he would ask me for my opinions on
Alright,
shit.
if y'all want to read that, you can read it real quick. I'll give you like 5 seconds to read it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can pause it.
Market industry shit, and I love talking game, and this is just, again, like, this was our life, and this was our relationship with each other. Again, because last summer Faze are really around.
Holy
We're
shit.
just talking about like
Bro.
art and culture and fucking shit like that.
Damn.
Said happy birthday to me. I know I didn't respond because I noticed he said happy birthday to me after he saw Drake post a happy birthday post for me, which was weird and threw me off. And
So Drake posted a happy birthday to you?
they all
Happy
missed my
belated
birthday. I didn't
birthday.
get any happy birthdays. I think Kason wished me happy birthday. I think Adapt wished me happy birthday, but the rest of them still on like weird terms. And then randomly November 4th, I'm gonna make you proud, bro. Thank you for always believing in me. Watch. Guys, this is 5 weeks ago, man. This is 5 weeks ago. All this shit with Spotify, everything that Morgan has talked about happened months before this. In July. This is November, okay? Said, I wish you believed in me the same way. Facts. Saw so clearly. We just start reminiscing. We start talking.
Holy
Sucks
shit.
inside if I'm feeling left out. He
I
agreed
ain't
with
gonna lie,
that.
bro.
I'm sure he felt really bummed and left out. Are you
Are
up?
you
Is the
up?
question. Caller, I'm with my girl. I was going to ask you and Zach. He's just asking about, again,
Artists, musicians,
more opinions about his
Almost
music,
go
his
too easy
career.
if I could just call.
End of the day, I love
Imagine if he was streaming the social media, if he was streaming, he would.
this game. I always will. I love talking games. Simple as that. Again, this is on fucking November 6th. I'm just offering the kid as best my advice as I could.
Holy shit.
And
I
whatever
remember
he's
that,
asking me, you guys can stop, pause, read the whole
There's a lot of
conversation
text,
if you
bro.
want.
It's in essays.
This is me getting
Let's
into the
get an
details about
AMI
this scummy
English
ass
class.
fucking UTA agent who was whispering shit in his ear about Faze, leaving Faze, whatever. A lack of commitment to shit. And this looks like Max agreeing with the things that I'm saying. To me, I don't know. This looks like everything that I've been saying the last 2 days, and I'm saying in this video. I'm saying it directly to him in a much nicer way, but
Just leaking text messages. Are you able to do
he's
that?
just talking.
His permission?
So I don't know what to do, bro. I just feel like I'm stuck. I appreciate you for this conversation. When I first joined, I'm not gonna lie, last summer was the happiest I've been. Just feeling doing shit together, living, creating, shit been cool since I left. I've been smooth sailing, but I don't feel like I'm progressing nowhere. Whatever. Again, expressing regret for leaving Faze.
Holy
Guys,
shit,
this
bro.
is a month
You are
ago.
like, bro, that is 10 texts straight without getting an answer, bro.
Right
Dang,
here,
Max
here we
doing the
go.
same thing.
Like I fucked up this whole Faze shit. Everything. Damn.
So I left and joined back.
Wow. Talked to them before the subathon. Want me back. They didn't want him back, like I said. Still cool with everybody. More than anything, I dead miss working with you and Ray. And like I said, the N-word and contract shit threw me off, bad, bro, but I'm past that. And we talked about it, so I don't give a fuck. His words, not mine. His words, not mine.
What'd you say? Like I fucked this whole show. I talked to them this before stuff on Kobe's but niggas and we'll be back. I understood they don't owe me anything to be honest, but I just know that I think everything would go even crazier, but ultimately this on me. I'm still cool with everybody though. He late text you I'm cool with everybody, so this is lying. He said that they don't like each other. More than anything, I dead miss working with you and Ray. Like I said, the N word and contract shit threw me off bad, bro, but I'm past that. And we talked about it, so I don't give a fuck. Well, he's still cool with everybody.
Yeah.
So he's lying.
Screenshot that one. I'll reply to this whole fucking video with that screenshot because I don't even remember this part of the conversation, but you guys see it. And what do I say?
Give him advice.
Again, like I said, it's all love, all due respect. It can be fixed. I promise you, Max. It's one of those things that can be a positive. I'm just staying optimistic.
Dude, I don't know, but I generally know I made
Talking to
some
him about getting
mistakes
him
on
back
this
in
path.
phase, about getting him back on the track he wants to be on, whatever. Like, this is crazy. I haven't even read this until right now. Like, all of it.
Bro, you're like
This week in my crib, I have some ideas. I'm with you.
10 times texting him.
I know.
I've made up something 10 times texting. Question: what do you think about the Rakai music video and that type of shit, doing music stuff with creators? Do you think it hurts the brand? What am I trying to accomplish? I was going to do some music shit with this girl named Yana tomorrow. She's a creator. But I wanted to do other fun shit before, just like casual kick it. And this girl told me just music. What the fuck? And now I think like,
my music video.
is it bad?
Right, again.
Is it bad that someone like her think that she just make music on my platform because in order for her to that she has to think that's normal? So he's asking about and making music with Yana and Rakai.
Randomly just asking about Rakai, some music video shit. Chop it up. Again, me just giving him my opinion.
10 times texting.
Saying thank you. What time tomorrow? He comes to my house on November 7th. Oh, fuck. That was sensitive information. Blur that shit out. Or we just cut it there and then reintroduce it. Comes to my house on November 7th. We talk for 7 hours. 7 hours. Max gets into all the details about how much he's paying his aunt, his cousin, and how his fucking business is a disaster, and asks me for a bunch of opinions and advice on what to do. And I told him, fire everybody except for Trey, and know how much money you're spending every month, and get this shit under control, and it's all going to be all right, and I got you. If you want my help, I'll help you.
I just shoot
Appreciate you more than I can ever say. Content-wise, everything smooth. Sheesh. He says it himself, his business, after leaving Faze, sheesh. All good. Like I said, I'm going to tap in with you every day. And I know this is long, but I don't want to miss anything. I want to be fully fucking transparent. Asks me on November 9th, where does your happiness come from? I'm most happy when I find myself working toward a goal. People I fuck with. Learning. Huge emphasis on. I mean, again, guys, does this look like a dynamic between two people who have a problem with each other? Does this look like Max has issues with me? Does this look like I'm doing wrong by Max? I don't know. You guys tell me. Maybe I'm fucking crazy. I don't know.
It looked like they're just chilling and talking to each other.
It's just crazy, bro. November 11th, but yeah. And then on November 15th, he had been calling me. We've been going back and forth. And then he said simply, yo, Speed's manager introduced me to someone. He's been pretty helpful in what's going on. Someone's vision I like, I can trust. But I appreciate you always being there for me, looking out. Love, brother. And that's the last time we
You
talked.
might have done some fuck shit. Because he hasn't texted you since November 15th. And it's December 28th. He hasn't texted you in a month. So you might have done something wrong, bro. And they left in December. So you did something. I'm not believing this thanks you, bro.
Before he sparked up yesterday. It's the last thing we talked about was that. So again, fake, right, wrong. You guys tell me.
You might have done something.
And here you guys go, as you can see. Yeah, Max, I don't know. You guys tell me. It doesn't seem like me and Max have a problem. It doesn't seem like we've really had any sort of real issues in the last 5 months. It doesn't seem like I've done anything but try to help the kid. And I'm not just going out of my way and randomly offering him my opinions and my advice. He's asking for them. And he's treating me like a mentor. and he's confiding in me about things. So you guys tell me, like, this awful, terrible monster of a person who took all this shit from him and you know, like, it's insane. And Max, as it goes for this word that I said, first of all, I didn't say this targeted toward you. This wasn't said in any sort of racist connotation. I said this word in
Mhm.
an emotional response. And I said, fuck all y'all blanks. And it's a fucking mistake, and I'm fucking retarded. I'm a 34-year-old man-child, and I have many, many flaws. And I'm an idiot for saying that. But bro, stand on. If you really have a problem with that, then why has it not been a problem for the last 5 months? If you really have a problem with that, why have you told me multiple times I don't have a problem with that? We're good. If you really have a problem with that, and I can say this, Ron, last subathon, fucking said it. Muted his mic and said it. The chat laughed, and everybody told him to say it. And he said it. Lacey has admitted to saying it publicly. You know this. So why isn't that a problem? Other members in Faze have said it in the confines, behind the scenes, off cam, in the presence of other black creators and Faze members. And this was never a problem. It's only a problem now because it's convenient for you and for this narrative to make me look like shit and to make you look right. And it's fucking twisted, bro. And this is exactly what I was talking about yesterday as far as all this shit being fake. You guys can read those text messages between me and him and say that this isn't fake. It's the definition. It's the textbook definition of fucking fake. And this is exactly what I was talking about. It's insane. Bro, in Vegas at a UFC event, I'm not going to name names, I'm not going to drag other people in, but Max's black manager at the time and other members in Faze, black ones included, told me to rip the word. They said, yo, we're going to keep it a buck, we need to hear you rip it. I said, really? I said it, everybody laughed. And they were drinking, and it was an experience. We're building rapport, and we're letting our guards down, and we're being vulnerable. And this is what fucking boys do. This is what actual friends do. And that's what I thought we were doing. I thought we were trying to form an actual relationship, an actual bond. I let my guard down. I said it. It wasn't a big deal then. You knew about this and have known about this, and it was never an issue.
This is
So yeah,
long,
it's
bro.
an issue.
I'm done, bro. I've heard enough. I don't think this guy's telling the truth, bro. I ain't trying to start nothing, bro, but I don't think you're telling the truth. Let me plug my computer in. You did something wrong, bro, because he hasn't talked to you in a month. Y'all are consistently talking November and stuff. I don't, I don't, yeah. I'm gonna see why Adapt left, then we're done. Cause Adapt's like one of the most OG Phase members. Let's figure out why Adapt left. Yeah, Adapt leaving Phase. It's only a 20-minute, 1 minute video. We're gonna watch this and then we're done.
Does this mean I gotta take this off, huh? Bro, I've had this chain permanently attached to my neck since I got it, bro. I never take it off, bro. Yeah, bro. I appreciate all the subs. K Kennedy, Brand, y'all are going crazy. I'm sorry for such a long hiatus with no updates, no nothing, no texts, no tweets. This was just such a serious thing that we all wanted to make sure we locked in and made sure when we did decide to go live, we did it the right way. But Saratoga Springs, thank you for the sub. But it is sad, man. It really, really is sad. Especially for me, man. I really wanted more than anything to see this brand, this logo, Faze Clan, live longer. The idea was for it to live longer than me, you know what I mean? And to be able to bring in new people and have them take the baton, and I don't know, man, shit just got messed up along the way, and it's sad, but Bepsi update, don't worry. Bepsi, we got Bepsi. Bepsi's with us. Don't trip, y'all. Trust me. Trust me. That was number one priority for me in terms of, I'm like, all right, y'all, this is a talent. We need, Bepsi is number one person we need around us. And then there's two others. We have a small team right now. It's just us. Ben, thank you for the 50. There was a lot of weird things that were happening, though, and a lot of weird things that I can't speak on that I couldn't believe were happening, especially me, because I was in both eras. And it was just sad, man. And I'm like, yo, we got so close to fixing it, and we just won Org of the Year, and everyone's good. Gilly, yeah. Gilly's with me.
Gilly's with me. Gilly good too. Gilly's good too. Gilly, Pepsi good too. But yeah, bro. If I speak for a second, I'm gonna just let y'all know that it's been a hard few days. I didn't even go home for Christmas. This is the first time I was away from my family on Christmas Eve and Christmas, just cause all of this. It was just calls and dealing with this and dealing with that, and then like, okay, wait, what's happening here? Oh, this is gonna happen, and it's like, I don't even want to fly home and try to pretend to like fucking celebrate Christmas when what I feel like I've been working half of my life on to build is about to fall apart. You know what I mean? So it's been a hard few days, I will say. I mean, it's really been a hard year, but these
Christmas, bro.
last few days.
Or the boss of phases, like, bro, they're crazy, bro. Doing all this fuck shit on Christmas.
Just tested me a lot. Jason White FOV with the 20, Poopy Head, Alzen, Diesel Cat, Nathan Boy, Corrub. Don't worry. And for people like Rug has a different situation, but Rug, I mean, I can't answer too many questions without it being getting caught up in legal shit, which I do not want to get caught up in. Looks better with a 5. But I will say, the one silver lining to this is I can't look back at this and say that I didn't try, you know? Because I did. Like, I really did try. I did try for Faze to keep it alive and keep it something that was cool and something that people
I mean, for there for 14
wanted
years,
to be
you
a part
tried.
of. You know what I mean? Like, I tried so hard. I was the only one trying sometimes, you know? And it just got to a point where it's like, bro. And I would have like epiphanies throughout the year where I would just like be in a room and it would be like people arguing or this person in Faze arguing and this like person on this side is arguing and I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, why am I still here? Like, did all the other guys make the right play and leave? Like, did all the other guys like, because everyone else left. Everyone else left. I'm like, am I dumb? Am I dumb for still being here today in 2025 thinking that there could be a world where this exists and it works? You know what I mean? Like, multiple times this year, I thought that. And I would be like, all right, you know what? It's okay. The dots will connect. Like, I'm a pretty optimistic person, you know what I mean? But, yeah. I have officially left Faze Land, y'all. Joined almost 14 years ago. It's sad, bro. It is. Even now, talking about it, it's sad. Damn, bro. You hear how happy I was when I was a little kid and I joined? And now I'm here. 28 years old. And it's over.
You joined Phase when you were 14? Damn. That's crazy. You joined Phase when you were 14 years old, bro.
Like,
He was like a kid when he joined.
see, like, I see shit like this and I get conflicted because it's all moments of me with the new guys. And we're all staying together, you know what I mean? Like, we are all on that page where it's like, we are Faze. Faze is us. We brought this back. It just, you know, so it's like conflicting. It's like we're leaving it, but we're staying together. But it's been such an important part of my life. It's been half of my life, y'all. Like, I have it tattooed. And it's cool that I have it tattooed. I have this chain now. This chain. Do I even wear this no more? I don't even wear it, bro.
Is he taking it off?
And I wish I could say more. I just don't want to
He's taking the chain off.
legally get caught up in shit, but yeah, bro. One day, maybe. What am I supposed to do with this, bro?
Get the chain off.
hanging up somewhere. Maybe hanging on the crane.
Figure out what Facebook list.
Yeah, it's sad, bro. I'd be lying if I told you it wasn't sad, bro. Look at this shit. This shit got almost 20 million views. I remember being 11, 12 years old, refreshing the Faze sub box, hoping that they were gonna announce me from that first Phase 5 winner. And, oh man, just sucks, bruh. Like, just
You
the
had to tweet that on
daps
Christmas.
now. I mean, until we, you know,
Some people's only
I gotta
Christmas
change
gift
my
for you is
gamer tag, my
Phase. Hit
Twitter.
that tweet.
my Instagram handle, all of that. It was supposed to be like that forever. But I don't know. It's sad, like, and I am sad right now, but I do believe it's for the better. You know what I mean? I do believe it's for the better, and I know that I got all the guys with me. Like we're all in this together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which makes it a little bit better. PBM. Shout out to PBM on 100 gifted. Appreciate you, bro.
Black White Max gifted him.
Shit's just sad, bro. Cause this shit really did mean something to me, bro. But at some point, I wasn't gonna be the last person on a sinking ship, you know? And all of these guys came in and revived it and revived my passion for content creation and wanting to do that. So I'm rocking with them. You know what I mean? And it was a hard decision to come to, but that's what it is. Like, those are my brothers. And I love making content with them. I love being on stream with them. I love the fact that we could just kick it, you know what I mean? And those 4 letters didn't bind all of that shit together. That was just our relationship. And, yeah, we all doing it together, you know what I mean? It's just sad, bro. Cupid, thank you for the gifted. Running it up right now. Yes, it's been a sad few days. Damn, that's a good edit. Oh, man.
What is this?
It's just
Has anyone enjoyed
fucking
it?
sad, though. Chad, for real, though. It is, bro. But, like, it's gotta be for the better. Like, you know what I mean? At this point, I can't look back and say that I didn't try, that me, Faze Adapt, that I did not try to save this shit and do what I could do to make it mean something, to make that logo mean something. Now, I don't know. But we all still together. I still got all my boys, all my brothers who I've built relationships with, real relationships with over the past, what has it been, like a year and a half, 2 years, that I'm proud of. And yeah, I got that, you know, and we got each other, and I got y'all. Just crazy, bro. 14 years later, that this is how it will be coming to an end.
It's for
man.
14 years.
This is the silver lining. Like, look at this image right here, this picture. Everyone here, this is Faze Clan. This is what Faze Clan grew into. It grew out of the COD, the trick shotting, the esports, the vlogging, into this. And this is what pumped the life back into the brand. These people, right? Lacey, Rage, Kason, Jason, Max, Ron. Am I forgetting anyone of like that new wave? You know what I mean? Me, Silky, all of us, bro. Like that's what Faze was, right? All of those people, the people that live in this house, the people that did the subathon. When people think Faze, like I saw on TikTok, people used to say like, when I used to think of Faze, I used to think of COD and trick shots and this and that. When I think Faze, now I think of those guys. And in those guys, it's like those are the Jasons, right? The Rages, the Silkies, the Rons, the Lacey's, the Me's, you know what I mean? And those people, we are still like this, right? It wasn't on no bad blood, like, oh, I don't fuck with Ron, fuck you, Ron, I'm out. Or it wasn't any of that. It's like, and I can't really get into what it was, but the silver lining and the reason that I feel good and feel hopeful going forward is because that group, this group that we have built around each other, not just with talent, with the people around us as well, right? Like the Bepsies, the Rays, the Gillies, you know, like that's us. That's what Faze was, you know what I mean? And it hurts me. It hurts like the kid in me, like the child me that wanted to join Faze so bad, that grinded so hard for it, and now I'm leaving it.